Hello, welcome back. What better place to do a fragrance unboxing than in a car park in the middle of Leeds? So let's unbox Azzaro the Most Wanted Intense EDT and see if it's any good. The reason I'm randomly in a car park in Leeds is because I'm here to watch my daughter in a swimming competition, so I thought I'd make a little video. I've got an interesting weekend planned. We're going to be around and about a few places. I've not yet unboxed this fragrance, so I thought I would do it whilst I'm here, give you my first impressions and then wear it for a couple of days and let you know what I think of it. I don't want to look like a complete weirdo in the middle of a car park unboxing a fragrance and spraying it on me, so I'm going to get in the car for this and I'm going to do the unboxing in there and smell it. So I'll see you in the car. So Azzaro's Wanted line, on the whole pretty good. My favourite is still Wanted by Night, but when the Most Wanted EDP came out, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great fragrance. Loved the sweetness, the toffee in that, the spiciness. That was a big compliment getting fragrance. Really good job. The parfum, the Most Wanted parfum, I enjoyed, but I didn't think it was quite as good. I thought if you're gonna do that style of DNA, if you're gonna go sweet and spicier, then go all in. The parfum was a little more restrained. It was probably a little more refined, but I felt like the Most Wanted was just a bit louder and it was doing the job that it set out to do a little bit better. This one, brand new in the UK. Anyway, I'm not sure if it's released in other areas of the world. This is the Most Wanted Intense EDT. Not parfum, not EDP, not even elixir. This is an EDT. So to have a fragrance down the line that is an EDT is kind of doing it the other way. Usually we might start with an EDT and then go EDP and then parfum and then start doing elixirs. But an intense EDT, I've got some hopes for this fragrance because EDTs can just sometimes be better. They can be more diffusive, more explosive, more invigorating. So if it's an intense and invigorating explosive EDT, then could be a good one. Let's check it out. Actually, just got a little whiff of this as I took off the packaging and it smells all right. That cheeky little whiff I got smelled pretty good. The usual Azzaro Wanted gun chamber bottle. What would you call it? Gunpowder metal grey on top and then a clear base to it. So it looks a little bit different to the other ones. I think it looks pretty good. Is it intense though? Let's have a little spray and find out. It's smoother than I thought. I thought it was going to be more explosive, maybe a little spicier, a little more citrusy. There is some bergamot in the top of this. But there's a really nice, almost powdery, fruity smoothness to it. There is lavender in here, and another note, interestingly, is liquor. Can't say I'm getting a great deal of booziness from it at this point. Moss, yeah, there is a greenness to it, a depth. Moss in fragrances gives like a green depth to a fragrance, and I'm definitely getting that from this. Not pinging off the skin in the explosive way I thought an intense EDT might do, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah, softer than I thought it was going to be. I gotta say, at this stage, not as distinctive as I was hoping it would be. Not massively unique. Pleasant though, I'm enjoying it. Nice smell. Safe to say we are not in game changer territory here, but did we really expect that from an Azzaro, the Most Wanted flanker? I thought there was potential, you know, with the EDT, with the intense labels. The citruses aren't popping that much. They're there, they're nice, but it's like a smoother citrus accord rather than it being this really poppy, diffusive, intense type of smell. All right, first impressions, I like it. I'm not getting much booziness. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Not a game changer. It does smell good, smells pleasant. I think I would enjoy wearing it. It is not what I expected it to be. It's not as poppy as I thought. It's not as intense. That's not the first time I've had a fragrance called intense that perhaps doesn't have the intensity we would like from an intense fragrance. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give this a full wearing over the weekend. I'm here in Leeds for another few hours, then I'm driving over to Blackpool to watch my daughters in a sporting event there tomorrow. We're staying in a hotel overnight. We're going out for dinner to an Italian restaurant this evening. So I'm going to give this a wearing over a couple of days, see how it works in daytime situations, evening situation. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to report back to you, let you know my overall opinions after wearing Azzaro, the Most Wanted Intense EDT for a couple of days. Been wearing it for about 10 minutes now and it smells pretty strong, definitely not a weak fragrance. I'm not picking up too much of the lavender at this point though. Just going to get a couple of opinions on this fragrance so far. Hello Evie.
Hello.
Are you smelling a fragrance much off me just sitting there? No, if I waft my t-shirt, I sprayed it under my t-shirt, not really getting much of anything. Well, I sprayed it directly on my wrist near my watch. Are you getting much of a smell there?
Not really.
Can you smell a fragrance I'm wearing much at all? I'm sat right next to you, it's really humid.
Yeah. I think I can, yeah.
So I'm standing about a metre and a half away from you. Are you smelling me much? You smelling my fragrance?
Not now, but when you were sat right next to me, I could smell it.
So I'm standing about a metre and a half away from you and wafting my shirt. Are you getting a smell of my fragrance?
Not now, but I could smell you when you were sat right next to me.
Right, right next to you in the humid swimming pool.
Yes.
So I would describe it as pleasant but intimate. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Stopped for a charge en route to Blackpool, so a little update. I've been wearing it now for about 7 hours. I'm still getting faint wafts. It hasn't been a strong fragrance. The first 20-30 minutes it smelled pretty strong and then it faded quite quickly actually. For the majority of the life of this fragrance, it is a floral, powdery, fresh fragrance, and I've got to say, it's alright, it's pleasant, but it's not exciting me. It's not that interesting, it is generic. I'm going to wear it for another day. I'll wear it for the evening out in the restaurant tonight, see if that changes my opinion. So far, pleasant, pretty enjoyable, just not that exciting. On to Blackpool and a fresh spray. Let's see how it holds up for evening wear. Are we all ready for going out for a meal?
Yeah!
Anyone smelling as good as me?
Never.
It does have quite a nice freshness when you first spray it. Reminds me a little bit of a gin and tonic. I just don't think it's strong enough or distinctive enough for anyone to really notice it or bother asking me what it is. So compliment factor probably low. Just placed our order. We've had 3 different people to the table. Not one of them has complimented me or mentioned this fragrance. It's just not pumping off, it's just not cutting through the garlic smell. Day 2, third wearing. I've sprayed a lot. I'm at the event now and I'm getting quite pleasant wafts. It's not massively exciting, but it's nice. Powdery niceness.
Go on, Evie! Go on, Ellie!
I'm coming to the end of the second day of wearing this fragrance, so my third full wearing. I haven't not enjoyed it. It's not a bad fragrance. I think from how I'm talking, you can get a feel for how I feel about this fragrance, for what I think of it. It is a bit of a lackluster release. It is one of those generic fragrances. I know every now and then one of these comes along and I have to be a little bit down, a little bit negative about it. There are those of you out there that are going to like this fragrance. It is a very simple, quite easy to like, powdery, floral fragrance. You're going to wear this, you're probably going to enjoy it. People who enjoy slightly generic, boring, easy to like fragrances may even give you compliments. But I need more than that. If I'm wearing a fragrance that's going to get compliments, I also want it to be a fragrance that I love and that I really enjoy. And there are fragrances within this genre that do the job so much better. One recent one off the top of my head is Gucci Guilty Elixir. That gives you that powdery, masculine, compliment-getting, crowd-pleasing type of smell, but it does it so much better. It's a stronger, longer-lasting fragrance. The performance of this one is all right. I'd say it's average. It lasts most of the day, but it's not punching off me that much. After the first 20-30 minutes, I don't think anyone is going to smell this around you unless they come up really close. Would I buy this fragrance? No, absolutely not. I did buy it, but just for this YouTube review. If I went in store and tested it, it just would not stand out to me enough to buy. For me, it's not very exciting, it's not very intense, and it's not very wanted. Alright, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you liked this vlog style of review, then let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this style rather than just me sitting in the studio. So if you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do all that, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.